Alrighty, and we're going live for the first time ever from my new laptop. Hope everyone's doing well out there. This is crazy, I feel. Is everything still reversed? Right? Yeah, everything is still reversed. Hope everyone's doing well out there. Yeah, I got all my invoices for this year, guys, right here. This is what it costs to operate a rideshare business full time in Chicago. $6,300, $6,370. Dionys, how you doing? Bearded list, yeah. You know what? I'm gonna pour myself a refreshing glass of chocolate milk, and I'll be right back. Hold on one second. Sorry about that, guys. All right, I'm back. Okay, so how's everyone doing? So $6,300, $6,370, right? But that's with all my oil changes, all that stuff, all the maintenance repairs, and a brand new set of tires. But that sounds like a lot of money. But I did initially think that I was going to spend about $5,900 this year. So $6,300 really is, I mean, like $1,000 of that is my fault, right? $1,000 of that is one time I fucked up my wheel bearing and I fucked up my alignment going over train tracks too fast. And another of that was I fucked up my headlight trying to fix the bulbs myself. So I know nothing about cars, and I only take my car to the dealership to get work done. So after all that, $6,300. I'm doing well. Gas for me is about $800 a month, give or take. Maybe a bit less, maybe a bit more. So $800. Rick's giggle because you're not always first. No, I mean, cars are cars, right? Like you have to accept that shit will happen with cars, right? Leela, what are you doing? Leela, stupid cat. Charles Downey. Okay, some of you say get a trust mechanic. I personally, here's the thing. I'm a full-time driver. I want to be on the road 7 days a week. Even if you have a mechanic buddy, like they won't be able to get the car in and fix it as quickly as a dealership can. So I unfortunately, and I'm in the habit of just taking my car to the dealership whenever something goes wrong. Yeah, I did break the headlight and mess up my alignment. I've messed up my alignment 3 times this year, I think. And each time was like $140. Well, I only have one car, so like once I pay off my terrain, I think I'm gonna put it in retirement, literally. But it will be there just in case. But I mean, I feel bad for that car. I put it through so much abuse. I'm not buying a Copart Lemon. No, okay. Would you guys? Okay, I drive typically 1,500 miles a week. You're beating up. When you drive a car that much, you are beating it up, guys. And like, a car that's been used and abused already, it's not. You might be like, oh, this car is only $3,000, no problem. That car is going to be gone. It's going to be junk sooner rather than later. So, Michelle G, I didn't like renting. This is not a shake. This is chocolate milk. I love chocolate milk. I plan on being a driver, a full-time driver. Probably this year will be my last year being a full-time driver. But as long as rideshare is still a thing, I will always be a driver. I may not be a full-timer one, but I don't think I'll always be a full-timer. But I'll always be a driver. People should do their own spark plugs and wires. They're really easy, as well as cleaning your own manifolds. Good to know. I'm in an oil change every 2 weeks. Yeah, mine's every 3 weeks usually. I broke my axle shaft on my Ford Edge, 76,000 miles. I'm not getting my beard back. All right. The reason I don't like the rental is because I could only drive on one app, and I could only get the bonus that was like on Uber. I couldn't get any other kind of promotional money, and I couldn't get any promo money from Lyft, obviously. So that's why I didn't like renting. I felt like I was losing money having the rental. So that's why. Michael Oates, how you doing? The Turo King is in here. Michael Oates, make sure you shout out your channel, man. You're a fucking Turo King in Chicago. You should be shouting yourself out. Honestly, I don't think renting is the best approach. If you have to do it, fine. I'm not a fan of it. If you're like, I like to hustle. I like to stay busy. So, what's up, body? My name is, I'm Gio with an I, G-I-O. Geo is a poorly made American car. No, you can do a Lyft rental, but when you do a Lyft rental, you can't do Uber. When you do an Uber rental, you can't do Lyft. So, and in a major market, you need both apps. You need them. I've been in the terrain since the end of October. So after driving full-time 1 year, you have to replace everything. I'm not so sure about that. I've only had to replace the radiator, one O2 sensor, and some other fuel sensor. Yeah, I think it was a fuel sensor. So I've only had to replace a few things under the hood. What should I expect this tax season? You should talk to your accountant about that, because I'm not an accountant. How would they know? How would they find out if you're driving both? Well, first thing, if you pull up to your passengers in a car that's not listed on the account, then they can report you and you get deactivated. And you can't, if you rent for Uber, for example, you can't turn on Lyft because you don't have all the documents required to register that car on Lyft, right? What's up, Sarmad? What's up, buddy? I thought you made more, if not close to me, but $800 a weekend. No, $800 a month on fuel. That's a month. I usually spend about $200 a week on gas. Why would anyone use a car that costs that much for Uber? I mean, that's okay. That's a high. It seems like a high cost, but like I said, I drive pretty much 7 days a week and 1,500 miles a week. That's a lot of driving I do. And like I said, 1,000 of that was my fault. So, I mean, that's, like I said, my car's got 160,000 miles on it, and it's been up and running most of that time, right? Haven't had any major breakdowns or whatever. I'm not regrowing the beard. Michelle, because you don't have the insurance, you don't have the documents to drive on both apps. What's the reason for this being your last year driving full time? I might go into other business avenues. driving isn't a career, but I mean, it's just a good way to make. I like the money I make driving, but it's not always. I'm not doing this as a career. I just think this will probably be my last year doing it full time. We'll see. I look 10 years younger without the beard. All right, Michael Oates says just hustling in the game. Yeah, you guys got to check out if you guys are interested in Turo, check out Michael Oates. He is literally he's the fucking king of Chicago. This guy makes stupid money on Turo. Happy holidays. Oh, happy holidays to you, Kevin. There you go. Good stuff out of Syracuse. I don't like Hondas. All right, we gotta show this comment. Just look at this fucking guy. Your didn't even spell your correctly. The worst Uber driver in Chicago. Bullshit. You was rude as fuck to me and my ninjas. Who was I rude to? Well, I stopped making videos about rideshare. No. Like I said, I don't think I'll be a full-time driver forever, but I'm always gonna be a driver. I don't think I'll be doing it as much as I've been doing it in 2020. But we'll see. I don't know. I enjoy driving. I like the money I make driving, right? But I don't know. This isn't like you can't do this shit forever. Just because you also don't know what direction the apps are going to be in 2 years. You know. New Orleans, Michelle. I heard New Orleans is a good market. My buddy Bam's up there or down there. It's a good market. I would say so. All right, the market in Neil says he's in Syracuse too. The market sucks. I can't say for sure. I don't know about that. When all the costs are factored in it, it's better getting a job at Starbucks. I would completely disagree with that. Is New Year's the best day to make money? New Year's is hit or miss. It's either going to be an absolutely crazy night or it's going to be a dud. I really don't know. About to head out in Los Angeles. Oh, yeah, and I'm not growing the beard back. It's not happening. Thank you, Golf Man. Appreciate it. Don't have the freedom, making money, and we're gonna find something. You know, it's fun. I like, you know what? Those of you who always say like, oh, you make money doing this, is like, no, you don't. I had a full-time job with bonuses paying $51,000 a year. After taxes, I was making $38,000 a year. After expenses and taxes, making what I make now, I'm making like $60,000 a year. Yeah, that's more money than what I used to make. Any of you guys who say you make more money doing something else, no, you're not. Sorry, your math is completely wrong. Yeah, you don't like working 7. Hey, not everyone likes working that much. Not gonna lie, but I do. I enjoy it. And you guys are gonna meet my nephew right now. My nephew's. Send the Grouch over. Grouch, come here. Come here, Grouch. Come here, Grouch. Come here, Grouch. Come here, Grouch. Come here. We're gonna say hi to YouTube right now. Come here. Oh. Say hi, Grouch. Hi. Oh, now you're being shy?
Hair at least.
He's got a head on.
He's like, fix my hair.
This is the worst baby in the world. Look at him. Why are you growling at? Are you seeing your reflection? You're like, who's that ugly baby? Leave him alone. He's fine. So yeah. Wait, okay, I gotta catch up with the chat. What's my future plans? I don't know yet. I want to invest in other businesses. Hey, stop, you bad baby. I want to invest in other stuff in the future. You'll see. Yeah. His name is the Grouch, not Crouch. Grouch. The Grouch. This is an easy job. I work every day. This is easy, honestly. Oklahoma City. Yeah, but like I said before, not every market is sustainable for full-time driving. I understand that. A lot of you, stop it. A lot of you, unfortunately, drive in markets where you can't do this full time. Chicago is a market where you can make good money most of the year. So, that's what I'm saying. I'd rather do this than and most other jobs out there. But also, are you like a devil or something? Right? You're seeing your reflection and you're like, who's that? Where is Leela? I don't know where Leela is. She's around here somewhere.
Why are they asking about your cat?
They all know about my cat. You're a CPA, you have 20 clients. It's not better to get a minimum wage job. Yeah, no, that's completely wrong. I hope your clients can probably find a better accountant if you think this cash. Want to get rid of him?
Come here, baby.
I mean, what's minimum wage? $10 an hour times $700. Yeah. After taxes, let's just say $1,200.
Be careful.
Oh, let's do some math. Hey, stop it. Bad baby. All right, let's just say $1,200 or $12 times 70. $840. Right? And that's before taxes and all that shit. So you're looking at maybe what, $680 a week for 70 hours? Yeah, for me, I usually come home with twice that. Your math is wrong, buddy. So driver life is fun. It is, yeah, no, it's true. Do you ever pay attention to scheduled pickups? I did one yesterday on Lyft. It paid about, give me that. Uber or Lyft actually fucked me on that one. Because they said it was gonna be estimated $22 to $30. I made 18. So some of those scheduled rides are cool though. I don't really scour them that often, honestly. You guys remember my finger? What finger was that? Was that this finger? Yeah, that was nasty. I don't save my gas receipts. I'm only for tax purposes, I'm only going to claim the miles driven on the app, but that's still going to be like 60,000 miles. So my deduction will be like what, $32,000 for next year or for this year. Jay, that depends on the day of the week. On Mondays and Fridays, I usually eat the miles. I usually eat like the 13 and 14 miles to start in the city. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I turn the app on from home. Derek, that's in major markets, $1,500. It's not possible everywhere. I mean, I only made $1,200 last week. All right. Dustin asked, did I see the driver video? I did see that. Yes, I did. You got some patience. I watched your video with that drunk chick. Pretty cool guy. All right, dude, I've got like 13,000 rides under my belt, man. I mean, I've been dealing with drunks for years. So I honestly think when you deal with that type of people so many times, you just kind of you're babysitting drunken adults. You get better at it, right? Baby T 920. 660 rides in 2 months. That's good. How many hours am I working on the app? 9 to 12. Neil says my planning on getting a 9. I can't do a 9 to 5 ever again. I'm away from home. Well, here's the thing. Let's say on a good day, I start at 4. Let's say it's Monday, right? It's Monday. No, I refilled it. let's say it's a Monday. I'm going to leave my house at 3:30 in the morning. I'll be in the city at 3:50. And then I'm going to drive from 4 to 9:30, right? I'm going to go do jujitsu from 10 to 12. And then from like 12 to 12:40, I'm going to eat. And then I'm going to drive till like 6:30. So that right there is about 10 hours of driving on the app. And I've been away from home for 14 or 15 hours, right? And then I come home, eat some food, and sleep. That's my usual routine is I'm away from home. Yeah, I'm probably away from home 15 hours a day. What's my new intro without the beard? I'm the bearded list driver. I don't, from what Dustin says, I don't know if I could have a boss again. Do I want a boss again? Right? Do I want like an authority figure over me anymore? Answer is no, I don't. Right? Uh, you do need a major market to make $1,500. Honestly, you do. In small markets, it's just not possible. Do I listen to Joe Rogan? Of course I do. Is that a serious question? Come on, look at me. Yeah, 95, not gonna do it. I'm not gonna deduct all my miles because then that's gonna be very iffy to the if I get audited. So I'll just deduct my miles on the app. I drive about 11 hours, 7 days a week. Yeah, that's about right. I mean, I'm in the car because I mostly, like I said, if I work out, I'm more than likely eating in the car and then throwing out the trash. But yeah, say 4 to 10, that's 6 hours. 12:30 to 6. I'm probably in the car 12 hours a day. 11 to 12 hours a day, right? I mean, for me, it's like, yeah, how do I any full-time job that I would try to get I'd be making way less than I'm making now. And I wouldn't be as happy. So 9 to 5 probably just won't do it, honestly. Independent contractor employee. I enjoy, okay, even though some of you say like, oh, we're not really independent contractors. I just like doing my own thing. I really do. You think I'm the most honest writer guy on YouTube? I'd like to hope I'm the most honest person on YouTube. I really do. How much do I make per day? Jay, that depends on the day, honestly. You track them with an app tracker. I don't use an app tracker, honestly. I have an accountant. Work with Uber. How do I effectively use destination filters? I have videos on that, Mohammed. You guys should use YouTube for car maintenance. Hey, not all of us are good with our like. I'm not good with my hands. I'm just afraid of fucking something up. So, you know. Okay. Mr. Fan says, "Well, I'm gonna have $4,500 in donations. That's a deduction. Next year, I'm going to deduct all my YouTube, or I'm going to donate all my YouTube money, which isn't that much. So, yeah. So my taxable, my deductions from donations next year will probably be like $12,000 on top of deducting all the miles. So, how much I've made on YouTube? Not that much. What's the most I ever made in one day? Ryan, I made $517 in 14 hours on the app. I can't average out per day because that changes from day to day. So I don't know. Why do people always judge drivers who drive over 60 hours a week? Pretty cool guy because they can't do it themselves. That's why. Happy holidays. Thank you. Well, Dustin, even if they don't track my miles, I've got my. This is You only get an oil change every 4,000 miles in my car. Yeah, I've got all the receipts right here. So I'm doing jujitsu again, Tony Tones. I don't know about taxes. Ever get sick of driving? On Sundays, I get sick of driving. Every Sunday, I'm just like, why am I doing this? On Sundays, I don't want to do shit, honestly. But Sundays, yeah, Sundays, if I'm close to hitting like my weekly goal, I'll drive until I hit my goal and then I'm done. But like this past Sunday, I had the app on for 2.5 hours. I did like 3 rides. I'm just like, fuck it, I'm going home. I hated it. Sundays are not for the big boys. Whatever. Dustin, no, I only get a couple hundred. I get like $300 to $400 a month on YouTube revenue. So, but that's not like a huge amount. I figure the channel's gonna grow, so I'm gonna make a bit more. So I'm just gonna donate all that shit, right? Am I a Bears fan? Not really, but I'm glad they're in the playoffs. I wrestled as a freshman in high school and I sucked. I was awful. Would you make the same with Eats? No. This feels like a vacation. This is chocolate milk. It's good stuff. BSC. Do I take advantage of the Surge at the airport by driving in and out the tunnel? Are you asking if I steal Surge? Sometimes. I am not showing my room because my room is a fucking travesty right now. This week has been slow, just like last week. Peterson's here. What's up, Peterson? When you want to transition out of driving, let me know. The reason I got rid of the beard was because I started doing jiu-jitsu again, and having a mouthful of beard is no fun. And my hair is thinning up here, so I'd much rather just like keep it streamlined and clean. And yeah, that's what I'm doing. No one's ever gotten sick in my car. Dustin, I think I need to. I mean, the way I view donations is it's like everyone wins, right? The people that donate the tips, I donate the tips. So they feel better about tipping. I feel better about donating tips, and then people get the charitable donation, and then I get that as a tax deduction. So might as well donate it than have to pay it at the end. That's how I. Have I ever fucked a passenger? Let's answer that with a maybe. Have you ever thought doing over black? No. Have Dustin send you Smakovich? You look like a completely different person without the beard. Yeah, I get that. Does Trip have to be a scam? Okay, when Trip starts advertising passengers, I'll change my tune. But they're only trying to pick up they're only trying to recruit drivers right now, and that makes no sense to me. From a business and marketing perspective, that makes 0 sense. How to reduce sickness? Be a good driver, or just know how to handle drunk people. Pukers are extremely profitable with leather seats. All right. I'm out. You said you spent about $6,800. I didn't spend $6,800 on tires. That's not what I said. Oh, thank you, Angela. Hood shit. That's a joke. I don't speak hood shit. In Chicago or around here, it's like $2 a gallon right now, so that's pretty cool. A trip isn't a scam because they haven't collected money, but I just don't like some of these videos I'm seeing out there on YouTube. It just makes no sense. Some of the people that are like putting out content for Trip, and it's like, you don't seem trustworthy. I've seen some random videos with like this one guy called himself a serial entrepreneur. And he's like, yeah, he's like, I'm a successful businessman. I was like, then why do you have 500 subs on your channel? That's not makes no sense to me. No bones for the next week too. I don't know what that means. I speak Ebonics. Vinny, I'm all well. I didn't even bother driving today because I knew it was gonna be slow. I'll be back out there tomorrow. They're collecting from drivers. Oh, if they're collecting, then that's no good. New Uber decals? I haven't seen them myself. I've seen them on other videos. They seem cool. How much do I spend on gas? About $800. Yeah. Gas is typically, it's sometimes about 10% of my earnings. That's a lot for gas. Christian, I'm not the beardist anymore, man. I don't do Uber XL. I have Uber X and Lyft regular. I don't do Uber. I don't have the third row. If a cute girl was sitting up front and flirting, would I make the first move? No, it's not a good idea. I drive a GMC Terrain. New Year's resolution is to get a girlfriend? No, I'm not interested in a girlfriend. $6,300 for everything. It was all my fluids, repairs, and tires. So, yeah, I do via $40 a week. Wow, I mean that's not a lot of driving then. Have I ever picked up famous person? No. We did not get Quest. Let me check if we got CTs. I'm not a fan of CTs, honestly. I think consecutive trip bonuses are they fuck up. I mean, they reduce surge. So we have a CT bonus from 6 to 8 tomorrow and from 4 to 6 on Friday. So yeah, there you go. Oh, rideshare. Dustin, that's no good, bro. Not a good start. I don't like the sound of that. No Quest in Minneapolis. Okay, here's why I think they didn't do a Quest. This is one of the slowest. This is one of the slowest weeks of the year in a major market. Last week was horrible. This week will not be much better. Especially, okay, weekend nightlife this week will be just dead, because everyone is saving their liver. Everyone's saving their liver for New Year's. So why have a Quest bonus when you're not? I didn't even come close to hitting either bonus last week, weekday or weekend. So this week, I wouldn't even come close either. Even if I drove 100 hours, I wouldn't do it. That's why they probably don't have it. $6,300, not a better tax write-off than the mileage, than the standard deduction. I'll let my accountant worry about all that. Yeah, Jim Beam. Okay, that's cool. I mean, I wish I could spend $40 a week on gas, but you should monetize your live streams. The reason I don't monetize my live streams is because they're unwatchable after they're after they're uploaded. Hasn't slowed down in Miami. That's good. I'm glad your market is still doing well. Better be more aggressive on fluid changes. I've been sticking to all the manufacturer, what they call it, recommendations on like spark plugs, oil changes, transmission fluid flushes, and I've been all good. So that's why I made a video trying to warn others not to do it. Hey, you know what? Anyone who's involved in the trip, I hope it works out. I'm just way too doubtful. I'm just not doing it. My nationality, everything. Middle Eastern, European, Hispanic, everything. My Prius gets 498, and I go through the whole tank in 2.5 days of driving. That's a lot of driving. I do like to cuss. I don't use the debit card, Michelle. How do I feel about the Simple Driver video? The same way I feel about the Simple Driver. That's how I feel about you. How busy is Chicago New Year's Eve? Should be, I don't know. It's either, like I said, it's either going to be awesome or it's going to suck. I don't know. I got a couple of hoodies for Christmas. When am I getting 300? When I pay off my terrain, which might take a little bit longer than I originally thought. Mike, I rented the car for 1 month, but then I got out of it. Uber B, what's up? How's Uber B? How's your enclave doing? This guy's got an enclave. I rented or I didn't rent. They loaned me an Encore today. That car sucks. Awful. No, I don't. Hey, any other channels that don't like me? Okay, here's the thing. I didn't squash anything with Calvin. He just started hiding my comments because he's a little pussy. Like I want some clarity on what he said. He will take money from Uber to make videos. He'll take money from Uber to make videos and talk about the new Uber app and how awesome it is. But he said on my channel that rideshare is a broken system. Now that doesn't make sense to me because out of your own mouth, you said rideshare is a broken system, or at least that's what you told me. But why are you still collecting money from drivers if that's the case? Why are you still grifting money from drivers? Why are you still taking money from Uber if rideshare is a broken system? Right? You have no integrity when you say that shit. Okay. You bought me beard oil. You didn't buy me shit for Christmas. Shut up. Have I used Maven? No. Honestly, Calvin's all talk. He's like, oh, I'm an expert on marketing and SEO. Okay, then why are you getting 2,000 views on the video? Yeah, you suck. You don't know shit. I think you got lucky with your channel. Because I'll tell you what, here's guys, check out Fairlife Milk. This shit's the bomb. Okay. A lot of sugar before I go to bed, but it's okay. Okay. So Calvin has another channel called Power of Publish or something like that. And I'm like, I'm going to check this. I literally did not ever check it out. And then I'm like, I'm going to check it out, see how big this channel is. I was fully expecting to see like 40,000 subs on this channel because he linked it from his channel, had 60,000 subs. So I'm like, okay, he's going to have like 40,000 subs on his channel, right? He's got like 600 subs. I thought you knew what you were doing. Like, he made it seem like he knows how to grow channels so quickly. And you got 600 subs in like 8 months. Dude, I had more subs than that in 8 months. I don't know shit about YouTube. I just bought a computer. I get more subs than that in like 8 months. Come on, dude. Have I ever kicked a passenger out of the car? Yes, I have. Well, Super Bowl Sunday will be lit after the game. Absolutely, it will. I've had small glasses, Red. So maybe one total. Clifton, I'm glad. The YouTube boss I know is Dan Locke. I don't know who that is. There's a decent convention starting on Friday. I'm not excited about. Chicago won't be back to normal until probably the second week of January, honestly. You love my video about the ratchets. You shouldn't be disappointed with low number of subscribers. Yeah, no, rideshare YouTube is definitely like a niche market, but I mean, hey, I'm happy to grow the channel as much as I can. Some black kid stole $5 from my cup holder. Wow, that's fucked up. That's my B-day. You better me. I'll come out for your birthday. Yeah, Dustin, you got to get a computer, bro. This shit will change your life. Dude, editing videos is actually kind of fun. Not going to lie. When's the snow coming back to Chicago? I don't know. Like the channels that are real. Hate the ones making take drives and fake drama. Last year on New Year's with promo, I made 460. 460. I am 33 years old. On New Year's, I'm going to start at 6. Wait, no. No, I maybe okay. Well, here's the thing. New Year's, it's good from like 5 to 10, and then 10 to 12, it sucks, right? Because everyone's where they need to be. And then as soon as like 12:01 hits, bang, right? So 5 to 10 and midnight to 4. So maybe I'll start at 4. Yeah. I'll start at 4. How much did I gross last year? I don't know. Because I was claiming my income from Coca-Cola plus driving, so I don't know. This year I'm gonna have to claim about $93,000, I think, 93, 94. James, I've asked you repeatedly, do not ask me about other YouTubers. It's annoying as fuck. Are you on Primetime with Rideshare? I answered that already for New Year's. I made 460 last year for New Year's. I don't average 1,500. I wasn't as motivated at the beginning of the year. So my average will probably be about $1,600. This guy grossed 80K. Leela. Hey, Leela's here. Come here, Leela. They're going to ask me about you. Come here. Leela. Say hi. Say hi, Leela. Say hi. Don't be shy. Say hi. Oh, hi, Leela. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Do you want treats? I'll give you treats later, okay? Okay. Merry Christmas, Tim. Okay, I do 4 to 9:30 Monday through Friday, 5 to 9:30 Tuesday through Wednesday, unless I oversleep. So, no, Dustin, I'm counting the 94K as everything. That's driving, YouTube, and donations and all stuff. So yeah, it's probably been about 94,000 this year. I don't know if this cat's happy. She's a miserable little fucking. I just want to strangle sometimes. So 2017, girl 78,000. Why is the cat winking? Because she's always winking. Come here, Leela. Come here. Some people are asking about you. Okay. So I adopted Leela almost 2 years ago. This eye right here had to be removed because she had an infection. So she's got the one good eye. So I named her Leela from the Futurama character, Taranga Leela. And she is mostly a happy girl. She's a bit of a whiner, but you know what? She's a tabby, and that's how tabbies are. And I think she's a sweetheart most of the time. She's a good cat. She's really loud and annoying sometimes, but I still really like her. She's my baby. And she's always winking. So there we go. Okay, down. All right. Do I have any least favorite holidays? Thanksgiving and Christmas. What's the biggest snowstorm you've ever witnessed? That was a snowpocalypse in 2011. We got 20 inches of snow in 11 hours. Do I ever pick up with low passengers, low ratings? Well, we don't see the Uber rating in Chicago. Lyft rating, I think the lowest I've seen is 4.6. Just helping you. I'm not a fan of this. I don't like the super chats. So that's not much for 7 days of driving. Well, okay. Showstopper. I'm an asshole. I don't give a fuck. Tina wants to know what's the video. That was another scumbag pool passenger. Yeah. Don't mess with the guy with the cat that knows some crazy shit. I don't know about that. Leela, get away from that cord. Yeah, we don't get to see passenger ratings for Uber. For Lyft, we do, but for Uber, we don't. That's always been the case. It sucks, but 2.7. Holy shit. Rideshare is a growing industry. That doesn't mean it's always going to be good for the drivers, but it's a huge growing industry. I mean, I'd like to see that passenger ratings. Rory, in Chicago, we cannot see it on Uber. On Lyft, we can. I don't know why that's the case, but it is. No. There's definitely a bunch of markets I'd love to drive in, but fucking asshole Rick. I would personally love to drive in the markets, but there's a bit of issues involved with that. You have to pass. You have to in some states you need to have an ID for that state. You need to have paperwork for that state, and sometimes it's just a fucking hassle. I've seen an increase in women drivers. Oh no, women drivers. That means an increase of car accidents. How many? Okay, wait. How many points do I have in my diamond status? I'll show you. I've already secured diamond for. I'm already diamond until the next period, so it says there 1826. So I'm already diamond. Man, these comments are coming in so fast. You're averaging 14.65 per hour, in your opinion. Yeah, but I'm not getting paid for 12 hours a day. Okay, Jay, you seem to like a know-it-all. Just out of curiosity, do you get paid for your 9 to 5? Do you get paid when you start driving to work and when you drive home from work? No. So you're automatically assuming I'm on the app 12 hours a day. I'm not. There you go. Your math is clearly fucked up. Yeah, this guy's asking all kinds of you fucking know-it-alls. YouTube know-it-alls. Gotta love it. Ever picked up a hooker? Yes, I have. I've picked up multiple hookers. Jay, I said I'm in the car 12 hours a day. That doesn't mean I'm on the app 12 hours a day. God, geniuses. Surrounded by geniuses. Yeah, I said I drive 12 hours. I didn't say I was on the app 12 hours per day. Gio, you need to smoke more crack. You know what? I've already lost like maybe 7 or 8 pounds from jiu-jitsu. I know you guys can probably see the double chin there, but definitely, you know, yeah, getting after it. Got to get back in shape. Who the fuck is this guy? No one works 12 hours a day, 7 days. Yeah, no. No, I am in the car. I'm away from home 15, 16 hours a day. That doesn't mean the entire time is spent driving on Uber. That's ridiculous. When am I going to get a new car? When I pay off my GMC. How do you pick up a hooker? It just kind of happens. It just kind of happens. So there you go. You're applying your incorrect math to my life, which doesn't work. You're a horrible accountant. If you, any of your clients should go find an accountant that actually knows what they're talking about. So there you go. I would say I spent 12 hours driving on the app. Well, listen, we're not really legally allowed to do that in Chicago, even though we're supposed to have 12. It's hard to drive that many hours. It's not that easy. I find whenever I've done 12 plus hour days is when it's like crazy busy. When it's just like it's surging and not like that's when it's easy to just stay in the app and just knock out rides, just one after the other. When it's super slow, like this past Sunday, I was on the app for like 2.5 hours, got next to no rides, and I was just like, this is bullshit. I got out of bed and I washed the car for nothing. So, yeah, 12 hours a day, that's hard. I mean, like I said, I'm away from home a certain amount of time per day. That doesn't mean I'm driving for Uber the entire fucking time. Ali, you guys will see. If you receive a request to go on a state, you should be allowed to work in that state for one day. That'd be cool. Did you lose interest in gym working 60 hours a day? Just helping you. I didn't lose interest. I just focused on making money. My priority was making money. Now I'm like, I've gotten to a point where I've really gotten into this good routine and I know what time I can set aside for working out. So I plan to just make as much as I can while getting into better shape. Yeah, I mean, 94,000. I mean, that's not all from driving. That's referrals and YouTube. But I'm way happier doing this shit than sales. You guys will see me back in sales. I fucking hated my life. All right. Now Jane Nobody is talking tough. Internet tough guy or internet know-it-alls like do that. I mean, my whole thing is like, honestly, guys, I don't like wasting time. Some of you guys, some people, whatever you do with free time, that's fine. I don't like having free time. You know, I like using my time efficiently. I like driving. I like making money. I like working out. And if I'm not doing that, then I want to be out drinking. So do it. No, I don't need smack. I got this. What's the rate in my city? 64 cents a mile and 22 cents a minute. Did I go to college? I went to college for fire science. I want to be a firefighter, but I jumped into the workforce when I was really young. Working 12 hours a day is hard, but it's possible. I mean, like, it's not always fun, but it's doable. And no, I don't do it every day. The website driver's trying to make a comeback. Yeah, he's put out a few videos, but like no one's watching them. Like it's he says he knows what he's doing. There needs to be more money in porta. There needs to be more porta potties. There needs to be money in porta potties. They need to charge people to do porta potties. All right. I worked in Coca-Cola. And internet tough guy Jay Nobody, the one who knows what he's talking about. Yeah. I'm basically away from home from 8 to midnight, from 10 a.m. Basically 16 hours a day. I've got both apps open. Just managed to do it on both of those. Yeah. I mean, some full timers. I mean, I know some of the guys in like New York or whatever. They're on the app 12, 14 hours a day. Not everyone could do that. So Number one driver, how you doing? I think it's really rude to be arguing with someone else's channel like this. Yeah. Don't drink water. No, you got to drink water. Bob Thorpe, what is your question? All right, Dustin. I'll see you later, man. Okay, now you guys are talking about rates. Okay. The amount you make isn't entirely dependent on the rate. For example, if you guys check out my Instagram, I break down my earnings, my hourly, and I like what my per ride average was, right? And I'll tabulate all of my total earnings. Like last week, it was like $1,208, I think, or something like that. And I drove for 1,050 miles. The week before that, I made what, 1,780 or something. And I drove like 1,450 miles that week. So if we were only making money off the rates, then I would only be making similar to what the miles driven was. But because we have surge and promos and all that stuff, then I can usually make a few $100s more than the miles driven. Okay. So I know it seems like we have lower rates, and we do kind of the per mile rate, but we also have surge and we have promos. So, all right. Catching up. I'm glad I caught you on live because I was about to email you. Ahmad, what are you talking about? The bums? I honestly like express pulls. I'm not a huge fan. Like Veer, how you doing? My total number of rides, I have 11,900 on Uber and 600 on Lyft and maybe 200 on Via. So I've got a lot. These people fucked up how they got per queue. The rematch should be coming back soon, honestly. How do I handle Pax flirting too much? I flirt back. I'll flirt with a passenger. I will. When it gets too far, that's when I'm like, all right, guys, let's bring it down a little bit. But hey, man, I'm a guy. I like girls. If girls flirt, then I'll flirt with them. I don't try to let it escalate too much. So, all right, let's see here. You may work all the time, but remember, you don't have to if you don't want to. That's the best part. That's true too. Rooftop. The only electric car I want is the Model 3, the Tesla, but that thing would be it'd be a headache, so I'm not doing it. I drive on UberX, regular Lyft, and Via. Express pulls help me get the 100 rides a week for the weekly bonus. It's a must if you're renting. I'm not sure about that. Most ridiculous reason I've heard of a driver getting deactivated. I don't know. I've heard a lot of reasons. Sorry, comments are backing up here. How's the market been? Ahmad, it's been slow as fuck lately. Horrible. God damn it. I hate technology. All right. How do I handle tolls in Chicago? I have an iPass. So, Patricia, how you doing? Best crossover SUV for rideshare. GMC Terrain. Don't say you flirt. Hey, I do flirt. Oh yeah, I do have Lux on Lyft. I've gotten like 20 rides on Lux. Nobody's still talking shit. LA is still playing surge. We usually have surge in Chicago too, just not on slow weeks. Do I flirt with where you at? No, I don't even talk to where you at. Well, first of all, you like to be comfortable in your car, and when you're driving your car and you be comfortable, you have a lot of people in here who don't think outside the box. That's true. A lot of people don't think outside the box. Junior, you're trying to do videos like me, but you're in LA, then you gotta do it, man. You gotta go for it. It is very slow in Chicago. O'Hare lot. Let's see what it is right now. I know it's got to be fucking packed. But right now, the flat surge at O'Hare is $6, and it says 155. Hey, Jay, nobody, the person that doesn't know how to listen, that person asked, "What's the best crossover?" In my opinion, GMC Terrain. But since you don't listen, you don't know how to connect statements together because you don't listen. Bum lots are packed. Oh, this one. I mean, I don't know. It said the bum lot was packed. It said full a couple times before. What's my best comment in my profile? I've got a couple comments in there that say I'm really handsome and I'm really funny, so I like those. The flat surge from the airports is awful. I'm not a fan of the flat surge. I really do honestly wish we had the multiplier back, but we are at the mercy of the apps sometimes. QX60 is the best car for rideshare. Is that the one that can cover every single category? Anyone got an Uber promo code? Are you kidding me? My promo codes are all over the place. Who will win the Super Bowl? I don't know because we're not at the Super Bowl yet. Hopefully the Bears do. We'll make stupid money if that happens. What triggers you the most that other people do in Chicago traffic? Surveys. No one knows how to drive in the city. Surrounded by idiots. Will they ever bring back the multiplier? I don't think they will, but I'm hopeful they will, honestly. David transfers the Chargers 4 times. I don't know. A big part of me thinks the Bears are going to get knocked out of the playoffs in the first round, but we shall see. William, what's up, man? Does Chicago sell eggnog, 7-Eleven? I don't know. I wouldn't go looking for that. That sounds disgusting. Cowboys. Ratcher shown. Well, Jay Noble, you're also the person that assumed what I was making per hour. So I wouldn't talk if I were you. You're the worst accountant on the planet. I barely have a fucking working knowledge of math, and I'm a better accountant than you. Lyft is the best for rush hour earnings. I wouldn't say that. Dallas is 60 cents a mile and 12 cents a minute. Wow, those minute rates are bad. Ugh. I don't understand the cost of ownership. Yeah, well, you're the one making assumptions, aren't you? What's your opinion on the federal? I have no idea. Don't even. I have no idea about that stuff. All I know is for full timers between Uber and Lyft, you will not make as much on Lyft as you will on Uber. It's just not going to happen. Trip is doing it all wrong. They're trying to start a rideshare company without customers. That's not the way it works. You cannot have a business without, in supply and demand, you need a demand. There is no demand. They're trying to fill supply before they've even tried marketing to passengers. And that makes zero sense. In the age of the internet, where you need to email thousands of people, it's just not happening. And Leela's back. Hi, Leela. Is Jay Nobody really Jake Crater? I don't think so, because Jake Crater knows what they're talking about. I know that Tesla just. First things first. You'll never see me in a Kia or Hyundai. I can't do it. I don't like those cars. I don't like them. You'll never see me in one of those cars. Leela, what are you doing? Is it okay to see the N-word if I'm black? I don't know. Is it? Let's ask you guys. When will morning traffic go back to normal? Probably the second week of January. I just, it's funny. It's like Kias just sound like they're falling apart. You know, you get those. The Kia Fortes. They just sound like they're on the verge of breaking apart while you're driving them. You know, you don't understand. They have a good warranty because they're not good cars. They better have a good warranty. Look who's back. Hey, what do you want? Come here, Grouch. Come on, Grouch. Come on. You want to growl at the computer screen again?
Lila?
That's Leela.
No.
What are you doing? What are you looking at?
Yeah.
No. Do I prefer tube socks to the kinds with heel built in? I like the socks that are, the heel socks. Those are good. Don't play with that. Say hi, everyone. Hi, YouTube. Say hi, YouTube. Hi, YouTube. What are you doing? This is not my child. This is the Grouch. This is my nephew. And he's a horrible baby. He's a horrible baby. What are you looking at? 18 Chevy Malibu. Hey, why did Chevy take out the Impala? That's disappointing. I feel like that's like a staple. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got a ton of tax write-offs, man. Ton of tax write-offs. Honestly, I think Monday's the best day of the week to drive. Monday and Friday. What are you doing, Grouch? You gotta pick your mouth while in stream. Chevy's ass. Well, I can see why they got rid of the Cruze, but the Impala is a good car. You know? Do I prefer Ace Ventura 2 right there? Ace Ventura 2 in Africa? That was the best. Grouch, what are you doing? Come on. So this is how I get you to shut up. I put you in front of a camera, right? Is that how you relax? Lots of sedans being killed off. Yeah, no, the market definitely. It does seem like car manufacturers are getting away from sedans. That they're definitely moving more towards crossovers and SUVs. So, all right, Denise, you take care. Hey, I don't dislike Priuses. I just think like they're not for me. Simple as that. Try a luxury car, dude, German cars are expensive. I don't think I'll ever get into a luxury German car. Those things are hella expensive. What are you looking? Gross, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What's up, Ranchets? Cruise, 200,000 miles. That's good. I've heard a lot of bad things about the Cruises, honestly. Absolute rideshare. My next car will be a Chrysler 300, most likely. German cars are nice, but they're not. They're expensive to maintain. Those things. I mean, like Peterson had on stream that he had to replace a water pump, and it was like $1,800. That's literally 4 times what an American car water pump will cost you. So the Impala has a huge engine. Oh, gotcha. Don't touch the keys, you little. Yeah, he smiles. German cars equal money pit. I'm gonna probably get to, I thought I was gonna be able to get to the 300 in February. It might have to wait till March. Does Peterson give good financial advice? Yeah, I love Peterson, but I don't think so. But his BMW was expensive to maintain. Ranchets, this is my nephew. This is my nephew, the Grouch. I average 35 mine. See, Jettas are okay. I had a Jetta before, and that thing was a money pit for sure. So I don't think you'll probably never see me in a you'll probably never see me in a German car ever again. I don't trust them. Okay, like I remember in 1 year making like $35,000 after taxes. I probably spent like $7,000 on my fucking Jetta. It was a comfortable ride, but there was always something wrong with it. So, what's up, Moises? Cadillac. He's saying Cadillacs aren't reliable either. I heard they're not really reliable after 100,000 miles. I need a car that's good for 200,000 miles. So, what are you doing? You stay.
Mama.
Stay.
Mama.
Stay. What are you doing? Okay, why don't you play on the computers? Ah. We blanked out the screen. I don't think the 300 is going to be bad. Hey, no, stop it. Stop it. 300 will be worse than the Jetta and the Buick combined. I don't think so. Because I've seen some really good 300s. I've seen some really good 300s for like $19,000 or less than 20,000 miles on them. That's exactly what I want to pay for a car that can do select, got all-wheel drive. You know, why not? The Ford Flex is nice, but those don't seem to be a very popular seller either. What's up, the Quest? Glenn Blake, it's a slow week. That's why. Honda or Toyota? Toyota. Steel Curtain says they're great cars up to the 100,000 K mark. Yeah, no, I've definitely heard that about Cadillacs. So, where the hose at? That's a good question. Grouch, where the hose? You want to get off? You want to take off? Okay. You bad baby. I'm gonna probably get a 2016 300. What's up? What's up, J Rowe? Is the Chrysler 300? It's gonna be select. Did Rick take the week off? I don't know. Did he? Because the Lincoln doesn't have good legroom. That's why. Cadillac engines are trash. I've heard that. Serge Chamray says German cars, you have to go to dealership and not in independent shops. That's true too. All right. Make sure you get extended warranty if I go 300. Sure. Is it easy to get laid in Chicago? Isn't it easy to get laid everywhere? Right? I mean, getting laid isn't like hard, right? Why not get you a 6-seater SUV? Eventually, I might get an SUV. I'm not that good of a driver, guys. If I get an SUV, I might be hitting shit. I might be bumping into shit all the time. So, it's easy to be the side dude. Seriously. Vinny Cuz says disagrees. Lexus hybrid. If you want to get in the luxury car, hybrids don't have a lot of legroom, guys. I like legroom. I know a lot of you disagree on that. I like being comfortable. I like my passenger to be comfortable. Jimmy Sullivan's in the house. What's up, Jimmy? Jimmy, we gonna watch UFC this weekend or what, man? Jones is gonna get his ass beat. How much you make at the end of the year? I'm gonna make about $94,000 this year. I seen that smile. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. You got the Honda Pilot. They take away Quest because they almost. That's true, Azure. Yeah, that's why they took it away. How much does it cost you per year not having a hybrid versus what you? I mean, I don't know, because hybrids you run the risk of fucking up that battery. So, I don't know. All right. If you want to know someone who's licensed to go auction, you can get real cheap. Yeah, but auction cars won't last that long. So I'm never getting a BMW. Hey, no. What is the cost of legroom? It's going to cost more on gas, but like I said, I have to be comfy. If I'm going to spend so much time in the car, I have to be comfy. Crouch. All right. Jimmy, no, let's go to Duffy's, man. Let's go to Duffy's. I use the Blackview dash cam. The Quest was available last year. I don't know. I can't say for sure. How can we make Uber to stop Express Pool? They're not doing nothing. Once they come out with something, once they make up their minds on something, we're stuck with it. I really do think that. Do you think it's rude to drive with headphones in? I don't, because I do drive with an earbud on one ear, so I don't think it's rude. What kind of snacks do I eat in the car? Candy bars. I like Kit Kats and whatchamacallits, so yeah, I like Duffy's, man. Lots of gals going there. Mohammed says go to own Lexus or Infinity. Maybe. I still got a couple months to pay off my GMC, so we'll see. You get a 300. Yeah, but is it reliable? Is it reliable? That's the thing, you know. I have not seen Making a Murder on Netflix. Chicago's hella slow. It's painfully slow. I snort weed nuggets. I don't know what that means. No, I mean, if you, a lot of people say go check out auctions, but like I said, are those cars reliable? I need a car that's gonna be good to drive 15, 16, 1700 weeks, 700 miles a week for months in a row, not for a couple weeks and then crap out. I only have one car. The Mazda I rented for a month. All right. They get cars, all repo cars. Hey, if someone couldn't afford the car, they probably didn't take care of it. Where did I read that the Chrysler 300 is reliable? I'm not gonna say it's the most reliable thing, but like I said, also there's other reasons why I want that car. You guys will see. Jim Beam says, if you don't know how to repair cars, don't buy one auction. Exactly. I'm not talking about public auction. Well, I don't know about private auctions. Do the floss dance. I don't have a towel. Otherwise, I would. Auction cars are hit or miss. Yeah. Don't you think you're better off running from Hertz? No. Um, the problem with the Hertz rental was that like I couldn't do Lyft, right? I couldn't run any other apps. For me to make the money I need to make, I need all three apps. I really do. I can't make it straight on Uber. So ask auto auction reveals for help. You know, when I need help with like lemons, I'll look him up. Erica Simon says she paid $16,000 for 2016 Impala. Good stuff. When you rent a vehicle, you cannot deduct mileage. That's true. You cannot. Neil, I've started doing Lyft more because I've gotten really good. When I drop off an Uber passenger and it's not a stacked ping, if I don't get a ride immediately, I will turn Lyft on. And same thing, you know, like I like to run all three apps. And if I want to make $1,700, $1,700 to $2,000 per week, then I need all three apps. Yeah, the rental is expensive. I mean, I was looking. I mean, just the cost of renting with gas is probably $1,700 a week. It's not cheap. How's everyone going to finagle not paying taxes here? Hey, Mohammed, I wanted Impala. Those things are nice. Infinity gave me an unlimited what? and limited mile warranty on certified QX60. Oh, how did you like? How did that work? Because I like Infinities, but I just know like luxury cars kind of scare me a bit because I know they're a little more pricey to maintain. And I drive 7 days a week, guys. I drive a fuck ton, so that's why I don't want to, when I'm looking at $6,300 for repairs, that makes sense to me considering how much I've driven, right? Which app do you Denster, that's a screen orientation app. I'm not gonna I'm not driving tonight. I'm gonna drive in the morning and hate myself, but I'm not driving tonight. David White, all right, man. All right, we gotta figure out a UFC viewing party. We do. We gotta watch Jones get that ass beat. Because Gustafsson, no, he's not good. I sincerely doubt Gustafsson will take him. How many times did that take the car to get fixed? I'm at the dealership every 3 weeks for an oil change, and whenever they spot something, then I just get it fixed. So, favorite beer? Oh God, I love Corona. I wish I had one right now. Get some rest. I'm good now. I slept in today. How do I stay comfortable driving so much? I have a back mat, and the back mat's really helpful. I drink Patron, not anymore. What's up, Sharifa? I'm kind of over tequila. You can only have so much tequila in your life, right? Chicago's decent tonight too, but I didn't like playing the waiting game so much. I like taking shots. Whenever you take a shot of Jack, like you just feel like a man. You feel like a real manly man. So do I kegel at stoplights? No.
What were you doing here?
Uber, Lyft, and Via. Via is the third one in Chicago.
What were you doing in here?
You quit Jack after you were drunk for 3 days. Did you go to Vegas? Oh God, I gotta go to Vegas. Where you at? All right, this seems to be going on for a long time. Yeah, I'm fucking sweating. It's fucking hot in this house. All right, I think I'm gonna wrap this one up, guys. So let's say goodbye. And Leela is hanging around. So, uh, Leela, say hi to everyone. Say bye to everyone. Yeah. Oh. Leela, say hi. Say bye to everyone. Say bye. Say thank everyone. Thank everyone for watching. Bye everyone. Bye. Bye. Yeah, guys, it's been real. Uh, thank y'all for spending time with me. It has been slow. Uh, we're gonna go relax, watch some Netflix. I think Leela's hungry, so okay, Leela, get out of here. So everyone, peace out. All right, it's been a long stream. Yeah, cover lots of info though. All right, everyone, have a good night. All right, bye bye.